Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at a vegetable sampling kit from Harmony House Foods. This is dehydrated food, so we're going to open this up, we're going to look at and see what we got, and we're going to actually reconstitute one of the items and give it a taste. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so Harmony House Foods. This is a company that produces a lot of vegetables and fruits and pre-made kits like vegetable soup kits and stuff like that for people that hike, camp, backpack. And again, the link is in the description of the video. They are at harmonyhousefoods.com, and this was a vegetable sampler. It has 15 pouches inside, and it's really cool. I'll put a picture up of some of the vegetable kit, or not the vegetable kits, but just the sample packs that you can buy. And you, like I said, you can go to the website and you can actually check out. They have a lot of variety. But anyway, this is something very interesting because dehydrated food, all it needs is water to reconstitute. Of course, being dehydrated, it just means that the water is actually pulled out of the food, which means it takes up less space because it doesn't have that water. It also doesn't have the weight. So less space, less water if you're a backpacker, if you're going camping, or if you're going hiking, or if you're just wanting to have some in your preps. These are really good, but keep in mind that whatever eventuality, whatever municipal interruption that affects you with this, you're going to need that water to reconstitute these particular items. So the first thing that you get, which is really nice, it's a rehydration chart they give you, and it basically goes through, I believe it's all of the products that they offer, and it kind of tells you the yield by volume, and it tells you how much to add of water per whatever you happen to be reconstituting. So, this just kind of saves you from actually going to the website and looking it up. So you can pack this away and, use it as a reference whenever you go to actually, use the stuff. And this is, the first thing is sliced celery. And they give you this cool pack of celery, and you can see how it looks. And I think these are all around 1.5 ounces. 43 grams. And then you can refer back to your little hydration chart here, and it will actually tell you what the yields are for whatever it is you happen to be looking at. So let's see. Celery, like 1 cup. 1 cup of this yields 3 1/4 cups when you reconstitute it. So yeah, and the yield by weight of celery is 1/2 ounce, yields 3 ounces once you put that water back in. So you can see, you can get an idea of the actual weight and the space saving that you get from doing it this way. And we have some Jalapeno Dices, and again, this is 1.5 ounce, and you can see kind of how they look. And them offering these sample packs like this is really nice if you're not sure if this is something that you want to incorporate into your preparedness stash. This is just a good way to kind of get you in. I think this was around 55 bucks for this 15 option sampler, but like I said, if you go to the website, they have a bunch of other options that you can pick. We have some broccoli, and again, you can see kind of how it looks. And also, by the way, I did want to point out that all of these little bags here, and this is some green peas, but all of the bags have a tear notch, and they are Ziploc. So once you open them, you can reseal them. And this is 4 ounces of green peas. So yeah. Oh, and the broccoli is 2 ounces. So they do vary by the product. For example, spinach flakes, as you can imagine, spinach flakes not being that heavy, this is only 1 ounce of these spinach flakes. And then we have some sweet corn, which is, let's see, 5 ounces of sweet corn. And same kind of deal. It's interesting. See, if you've never dealt with dehydrated food before, it's kind of neat to see it, and the mere fact that it takes up less weight and less space, meaning you can pack and carry more of this, than you can if it had the water in it. Which, again, you got to keep in mind that wherever you get to, or whenever you do want to use this, you are going to have a water source. And they give you some diced carrots. And again, this is a 3-ounce pack of diced carrots. You can kind of see how they look. And then we got some leek flakes. Let's see. And we got some green cabbage. And this is 1.5 ounces of green cabbage. And we got some diced tomatoes, that's interesting, some diced tomatoes there. And let's see, we got some bell peppers and some diced potatoes. Here are your bell peppers. It's very colorful, really nice looking package anyway. This is 2.25 ounces, and we got some diced potatoes, which are interesting. And this is 3 ounces of potatoes. So yeah, this is, I would say for anybody that is into prepping, this is a really good option to have some of this. And this is in a bag. And I guess this is some tomato powder. And maybe they anticipated this could give you some problems. But anyway, this was wrapped in a little bag. It's not sealed, but it is in a bag. So we got some tomato powder. And the second to last thing is some white onion. And the cool thing, when you go to their website, and I was kind of reading around, if you are cooking, like if you pack sort of like a, let's see, what can I say? They got a lot of spices too that are dehydrated, like the onions, things that you would add to enhance flavor. If you're cooking something, you can actually just add this straight out of the bag. You don't have to reconstitute it first and then add it. You can add this in as it is, dehydrated, to food that you're already cooking, and it will use the moisture and it will just reconstitute itself as it cooks. So this is a very cool way to get some spices. Like, what was there, jalapeno? Yeah, we had some jalapeno dices, some diced up jalapenos right here. So yeah, you could take these with some of these onions, and they got all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Do they have it? I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. You can go to their website and you can see what all they have, but yeah. But anyway, the last thing is some dehydrated green beans. And you can see how these guys look. All shriveled, like they just got out of a swimming pool, all shriveled up. And what I did, since I started this video, actually a couple minutes before I started this video, because I think it takes around 10 to 15 minutes to reconstitute it. I put 2 tablespoons of these green beans into this cup and put 4 tablespoons of hot tap water. I didn't use boiling water because they will reconstitute with like room temperature water. It'll just take longer. So if you use hot water, and I didn't want to use boiling water, I just wanted to use hot water out of the tap, which would be more representative of water that you may have going at your campfire, not necessarily boiling water, but just to heat it up real quick and dump it in here and see what they do. So yeah, that's what they look like. They look a lot different than they do. Again, they do look a lot different than they do when they're dehydrated. But yeah, so let's see. Hopefully they've had enough time to sit. So let's try some and see what they come out like. yeah, perfectly fine. You need a little salt, you know. That's my own personal preference, but yeah. So yeah, that's some dehydrated green beans. And yeah, it tastes like green beans. Like I said, my personal preference, just need a little salt. But yeah, not bad. So, like I said, you can go to harmonyhousefoods.com. I'll have a link in the description of this video. And yeah, if this is an option for you or something that you wanted to explore, you know, give them a try, you know, and see. And if you do, comment down below. Let me know, or let me know. Hey, even if you already deal with dehydrated foods, you know, what brand do you deal with, and do you, you know, how do you incorporate that into whatever system you have for your home? So yeah, if you made this far, thank you for hanging out with me, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, and yeah, take it easy. We'll see you next time. Peace.